categories on what we should be doing, and I was responsible for creating the web page, and I used Canva and Adobe for creating these web pages. And there were some problems in our team without proper communications. I was not being able to do exactly what that was required. But later on, after a few mismatches and creating it and more modification, we came up with a very good project as a final product, ma'am.
Okay, interesting. And is there a situation when you made a significant effort and you have invested your time, but the effort, like, it did not lead to success? Like, how did you deal with that?
Recently, there was a time, ma'am, we had a district level competition going on for youth fest competition going on, and we are prepared for almost 2 weeks continuously, skipping our classes for this competition. But unfortunately, on the day of competition, we had lab internal exams that day, and our HOD couldn't give us permission to attend the competition. So that was really devastating, that even though after a lot of practice and even like proper, we were properly ready for that competition to win, but unfortunately we were not able to attend the meet. It was really sad for me, but yeah, I believe that we will have more opportunities in the future.
Okay, thanks for sharing that. So I see you have done a lot of internships, and most of these are not related to, let's say, AI or the data science that you were talking about. And let's say you have landed yourself in a job that doesn't have to do with any of the skills that you're interested in, and that doesn't align with your career aspirations. So how would you deal with that?
I firstly want to gain some on-site experience, ma'am. So whatever the field, maybe I will go for a job, and I have a plan of doing masters in a couple of years or more. So I believe after gaining some proper experience, I can go for masters and then choose the career path that I would love to.
Okay, that's interesting. Is there anything else that you want to share that makes you fit for this job?
I'm a very quick learner, ma'am. I have great adapting skills. Unlike other people, I believe that I can talk and communicate with people more better than others. So if given a good opportunity, I'll present my 100% and learn very quickly, ma'am.
All right. Thanks, Vismini.
Thank you, ma'am.
I'm
Hi. Can you hear me okay?
yes, ma'am.
All right. Sorry, I don't have your resume. Can you introduce yourself?
My name is A. Ramesh, ma'am. I am from 3rd CSSE. I'm currently pursuing my graduation in Lendi Institute of Engineering and Technology. And I am.
Ramesh, sorry to interrupt, but if you had to introduce yourself in 30 seconds, like, how would you go about that?
Ma'am, I will say about myself, like my name.
Yeah, please go with that.
Hi, my name is A. Ramesh, ma'am. And I'm currently pursuing my graduation in Lendi Institute of Engineering and Technology. And I am learning skills for the future interviews, and I have certifications in the NPTEL and AWS, and also in EDX courses.
Okay. So Ramesh, like, what is one thing that sets you apart from others for this job?
Ma'am,
What is one thing that sets you apart from others for this job?
uh, ma'am, you can check my hacker rank score. Uh, you can check my hacker rank score and my LinkedIn profile. Uh, there you can see my you can see the difference between others and me.
All right. So what is like, let's say you are assigned a role that has to do with something that you're not already proficient of. So how would you build the skills?
Ma'am, first I will ask my seniors uh, about the project I'm going to do, and I will learn about it like in Google, YouTube, and ChatGPT, and get the resources for the particular project.
Okay. So can you describe about a situation when you failed at something and how you have dealt with it?
Uh, re, uh, 6 months back, we had a hackathon, man, and uh, and I don't have any idea about it, and my friends have great idea about the hackathon, and I'm a participant in the team, one of the participant, and I don't know anything about it. During the hackathon, I used to learn the things that are required for the like the project. I came to know everything about the project, and I did some like small like help from my side to my team, and I also learned what should be required for the project.
All right. Is there anything else that you want to share?
Come on.
Is there anything else that you would like to share?
No, ma'am, nothing.
All right. All right. Thanks, Ramesh.
Thank you.
Hello, ma'am.
Hi, Abhishek. How are you?
I'm excellent, ma'am. How are you, ma'am?
I'm good, thank you. So, Abhishek, can you walk me through your profile or give a quick introduction in just 30 seconds?
I'm Abhishek. I'm Abhishek from Vizag. So I'm a family of four. I have a younger brother, and I'm currently pursuing my BTech third year in Learning Institute of Engineering and Technology. I have studied my intermediate in Sri Vishwa Junior College, and my 10th in Narayani Techno School. And I'm currently aiming to be a full stack developer in a good company, ma'am.
All right. So, what about full stack development excites you?
Ma'am, I really like to do all the things by myself. So, uh, not depending on anyone else. So, the front end and the back end, I want to do it myself. So that excites me, ma'am. Integrating the back end with the front end, doing a lot of uh, exciting new features, adding to it, and everything that excites me about it, ma'am.
Okay. And have you ever had to think out of the box to solve for a specific problem? And what was your process to do that?
Ma'am, when I was doing a project, in the college, the management said everyone should do a project. So I thought, what are the real time problems? So I went to my dad and asked about his problems, about the digital problems. He said that I really had the problem with the interface of the transactions, the money transactions in the SBI. So I thought, so how it would be good to do a good interface, a user-friendly interface for money transactions easily, so that everyone can do it easily. So
Okay, that's helpful. And so, Abhishek, you did mention about you like full stack because you get to do everything end to end by yourself, but you did mention you are a team player. So, how do you explain that?
Mom, it's like working when working with a team. I'm a team player, obviously, because uh, achieving things with my friends, I have learned in the lab, uh, talking with my friends, interacting with them, uh, uh, talking with different types of people on the same topic helps me a lot. So I became a team player in the lab.
Okay, thank you. That's helpful. That's it from me. Anything else you want to share?
Pardon, ma'am.
Anything else that you would like to share?
Uh, that's it, ma'am.
Okay, thank you.
Good afternoon, ma'am.
Hello.
Good afternoon, ma'am.
Hi, Jogeshwar. How are you today?
Good, ma'am.
Okay. Jogeshwar, I can see your resume here. So can you tell me about yourself that's not already in your resume?
Okay. I am Jogiswara. I am third year Lindy. I am coming from Escota. My hobbies is interested in music and cricket and etc.
Okay. So you're studying computer science, right? So let's say you joined a project and it requires skills that you already have. So how would you deal with that?
Project.
I'll repeat my question. So let's say you joined a project that requires your skills that you don't have today. So how would you do that?
Enhancing the zoo, ma'am.
Sorry,
Enhancing the zoo.
sorry, I didn't catch you.
Visitors experience, ma'am.
Okay. Can you explain about any projects that you have done so far?
Community service project, ma'am.
Okay, can you explain about it in like 30 to 40 seconds?
And coming to college and going to zoo project work by enhancing the zoo visitors and the zoo visit. And maps are designed and QR codes and the
Okay. Okay. And I see you're music and cricket enthusiast. So can you please speak about cricket maybe like in 10 seconds or 20 seconds?
cricket, ma'am. I'm experienced by cricketer Sekhar Dhawan and my
Okay, all right. Thank you.
Good afternoon, ma'am.
Hi, Deepika. Good afternoon. How are you today? Can you hear me?
Yes, ma'am.
How are you today? Okay, so Deepika, can you quickly introduce about yourself?
Yes, ma'am. I am Deepika, studying in third year in Department of Computer Science and System Engineering in Lady Institute of Engineering and Technology. I have some technical skills like C and data structures in C, Java, and Python. My soft skills are problem solving and time management. I have certified in Cambridge University of the upskill with the B1 grade. I have done a TCS ION certificate also in the English course. I have done
Okay.
internships like, can I continue, ma'am?
Yeah, please continue.
I have some internships done, Android developer, Juniper. I have gained some knowledge in that, ma'am. I have
Okay.
participated in hackathon with Wise 2.0 in NSRIT college. I have done a project prediction of the traffic prediction, ma'am.
Okay, so what's one experience or maybe an achievement that defines you the best?
I have communicated with lots of people in that college when we went for a hackathon. We have gained some knowledge about this project.
Okay, so is there an achievement that you're proud of?
Yes, ma'am.
Can you talk about it?
I have participated in JNTU Vizanaram. We have participated in the logical league coding. We have got certified with this, ma'am.
Okay, so what kind of role are you looking to land up in? And so maybe we'll move to the next question. Is there a situation when you had to convince a lot of people because they're not on the same page as you? And how did you approach that?
First of all, we tell about the what the situation is and what the issues are, so we can convey with the issues and in a good manner. How can they listen and how can they understand? We can convince them in that manner.
Okay, thank you. You can go now. Thank you.
Good afternoon, ma'am.
Hi, Anuja. How are you?
Good, ma'am.
All right. So I can see your resume here. So let's not talk about that. But if I had to ask about like how were your friends or professors or maybe your family describes you, can you talk about that?
Ma'am, can you repeat once?
Yeah. How would your friends or like your professors or family would describe you?
To describe me,
Yeah.
Or I should say how they are with me, or
How would they describe you? Like if I ask them, like, how's Anuja, how would they describe you?
ma'am, once I should say how they describe me.
Yeah.
I'm so very close, and I'm so very close and with happy with everyone. They describe me like we very actively, and I share everything with them. Then everyone are close, and with professors, I am with very calm and like that. They,
Okay. So is there anything else that's not in your resume but I should know about you?
mm, I have very grabbing power, and I can grab anything, and I can learn quickly.
Mm-hmm.
Mm,
So did you work on any academic projects?
No, ma'am.
Okay. And are there scenarios maybe in your class where you're not in line with the expectations of your professor or your fellow students, and how did you approach that?
Ma'am, I cannot audible. Can
Sorry.
I'm not audible. Can you repeat?
Okay, yeah. So I was asking whether there is any situation where you're not aligned with your professor or your fellow students, and how would you deal with that situation?
And I approach them, and I will discuss that what happens.
Okay. So let's say you are landed in a job that doesn't have to do with the skills that you already have. So how would you approach developing those skills?
And I approach to this who have more skill more than me, and I'll go with them, and I'll get more approach, and I learn more for my job skills.
Sure. Anuja, what is your favorite topic? Like maybe your hobby or what do you like to do the most?
Like hobbies, ma'am.
Yeah.
Uh, I'm more talkative, and I do dancing.
Okay. Can you talk about dance in 30 seconds?
Uh, on my perception,
Yeah.
and I love dancing. It is an activity like a mind free. It gives me a relax, and it gives me a lot of enjoyment. While I'm dancing, I get free and out of the world, like enjoying the music, dancing, and I learn and I love dancing with my friends a lot, with enjoyment, with laughs. We share our new steps, inventions, and we do dancing and we do videos on
Okay. So what sets you apart from others that makes you fit for this job?
for learning more.
So are you saying you're eager to learn more?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay. Thanks, Anuja. You can go.
Thank you, ma'am.
Good afternoon, ma'am.
Hi, good afternoon. Uh, so is your name Behra?
Dahara Gonakar Patro, ma'am.
Okay. All right. So can you walk me about yourself?
So my name is B. Gonakar Patro. I'm from Vijayanagram. I'm currently pursuing in I'm currently pursuing BTech in Indian Institute of Engineering and Technology. I'm good at programming languages like C, Java, and Python, and have a basic knowledge of HTML and CSS. I'm an enthusiastic and self-motivated person. Thank you.
All right. So can you explain about a project that you recently worked on and how did that go or how you achieved success in that one?
Ma'am, I recently did a project on online ticket booking system. It contains the code of HTML, CSS for designing the outpage of the web page, and the backend consists of the Python language. By
Okay.
choosing the number of persons tickets, it will book the ticket, ma'am. Yes, ma'am.
Okay. And how would you approach scenarios where you seem like you don't have clarity about the expectations of the project or what the end goal is? So how would you approach that?
Can you repeat the question?
Sure. So let's say you are not clear of the project expectations or what is expected of you in the project. How would you deal with that?
I will first I will try the another where the fault occur. I will see that portion and I will change that part, ma'am. And also give the some persons to get the feedback and also change the requirements to get the required output.
Okay. Let's say you're assigned a project where you feel underprepared. Like, how would you deal with that?
Ma'am, first I will review it and I will make a I will get to clarify about that by doing a research on it, and then I will start. And I also take the guidance from experts or seniors who already did that project. Yes.
Okay. And what sets you apart from the other people for this job?
Ma'am, I think I am good at programming, and also I can make a difference from others by choosing the different knowledge in other fields like learning the machine learning also, ma'am, and also in data science. I'm learning.
Okay. Thank you. All right. Thanks, Patra.
Good afternoon, ma'am.
Hi, good afternoon. How are you?
Fine, ma'am. I'm good.
All right. So that can you walk me through your resume or maybe about yourself in 30 seconds?
Yes, ma'am. My name is Siddharth, a passionate computer science and software engineering in Lendis Institute of Technology. I'm good at mm, team making, ma'am. My skills are Java, Python, data structures, and HTML. I've done some projects in projects like eight cursor and type online garment shopping.
Okay, what technologies did you use for the project?
And we used Python and HTML for front end, Python for backend. We used some sources from GitHub and ChatGPT.
Okay. So if you have to establish yourself a profile on GitHub, like what are the key skills that you would put there and what projects would you include there?
Ma'am, sorry, ma'am, I did not understand.
So if you have to build your profile on GitHub, what are the key projects that you would include there?
Ma'am, I'll upload my basic projects, ma'am. Like the first project was 8 cursor, which uses our hand gestures on the screen to write alphabets or numbers, ma'am.
Okay. And if you have to describe your skills and strengths in the 3 words, like what would you do?
Which skills, ma'am?
Like what are your skills and strengths, top 3 skills and strengths?
I've been an active member in the NSS, ma'am, National Service Scheme, which also enhanced my talking skills and other skills, which included in team. I mean, like what we say, ma'am.
Okay, all right. Thank you, Siddharth.
Good morning, ma'am.
Hi, Lakshmi. How are you?
Fine, ma'am. Good.
All right. So I can see your resume here. So let's say you have to tell me something about yourself outside of this resume. What would that be?
I'm B. Pranavi. I'm from Vizag. I'm currently pursuing my third year from LIET, and I'm interested in data analysis. I've been fascinated by huge amount of data since childhood, and I've done my certifications in Tableau, Power BI, and Coursera Excel. And I'm also very interested in data analyzing because the business outside of the business there's a lot of data and they're analyzing which, and I've also done the projects on sales report. I've been doing it. I didn't upload in the resume because I'm currently doing that. And my skills include Tableau, Python, and Power BI, Excel, and I'm also good at documentation. And my hobbies include cooking, and I'm also interested in reading novels. Thank you.
All right. So what do you hope to achieve in next 1 to 2 years of your career?
In the future, I hope to work as a data analyst in a reputed company. And after achieving some experience, I want to go into the senior manager of senior field.
Okay. So what do you know about management?
I know that from my childhood, I've been managing a lot of things. I've managed a project in hackathon. I've been a project leader, and and also I've I have a good leadership skills and communication skills to lead the team, and I'm also good at observing people and what they are good at, what they're bad at, so they can impress or analyze the people and uh, allot their skills, allot their.
Okay. All right. Thanks, Pranavi.
A very pleasant good evening, ma'am.
Hi, Asahasri. How are you?
I'm good, ma'am. How about you?
I'm good. Thank you. All right. So, Sahasri, can you walk me about yourself in 30 seconds?
Yes, ma'am. First of all, thank you for giving me this opportunity. I am Sahashri, currently pursuing in third year Lendi Institute of Technology. I have completed some of my internships about introduction to cybersecurity and cloud virtual internships and Android development. And I have skills like creative skills of art and designing and communicative skills in English. And I have learned few computer languages like C, Python, HTML, and CSS. Uh,
Okay. So Sahaji, what is your hobbies?
I like to design and artwork, and I I really like in designing uh, artwork because of I like to play games.
Okay. And what design tools are you experienced with? When you say design, are you talking about the online design or just art, regular artwork?
I like both the art, like art, virtual and
Okay.
no.
Okay. So let's talk about a specific scenario. What would you do if you felt like you're overwhelmed in your first project because you don't have the experience?
I'll research about the project what I have got, and I'll ask my seniors or other people who are in that background, and I'll get more knowledge in online searching apps like AI and etc. tools, so that I can get more knowledge about the project work.
All right. All right. Thanks, Astri. Anything else that you want to ask?
Uh, I want to ask about your experience in your job.
Sure. I think we are short on time, but I'll make sure I share that with you at the end of the session.
Thank you.
Sure. Thanks.
Good afternoon, ma'am.
Hi, good afternoon. How are you?
I'm doing good.
All right. So yes, Asvi, I can see your resume here. So if you have to explain about yourself or the journey from, let's say, your schooling Sri Chaitanya to Lendi, can you talk about it?
Okay, ma'am. I'm Ashishri from Vizianagaram. I'm currently pursuing my BTech in Lendi Institute of Engineering and Technology in Computer Science and Systems Engineering branch. My ambition is to become a front-end developer, and I have certified in upskill from Cambridge with P1 CEFR skill, and I'm also certified in web development course offered by Elevate. And I have good skills in communication skills, like, and I'm also good at C, Python, and my hobby is to create arts and design. Thank you.
Okay. Okay. So what is one experience at Lendi that you feel proud of or you carry forward with you?
One experience is I actually went to a first hackathon in NSRIT college with two of my friends. That was, to be honest, I don't even know what to do in that hackathon, and I don't know what are the specifications that are required to do that hackathon. But so few of my friends were suggesting me to do IoT based projects as we are still beginners to it. So for a time being, we have implemented a smart log based system in that. So it was one of.
Okay. And what do you aspire to be?
I aspire to be a front end developer, ma'am,
Okay. What about front-end development excites you the most?
because I like designing the web pages, and I'm good at designing in many ways. Like if you see, there is a website called that I've already done. a gym website. There, using HTML, CSS, and JavaScript, I've created a web page which is user interactive. So that was my first project actually. I'm still
Okay.
good at it.
Okay, thanks for sharing that. So, let's say the skills to develop websites have changed or evolved. So, how will you keep up with the ongoing change, and what skills will you focus on developing?
So I'll some of my relatives are working in TCS and some of them are working in Amazon, and they were really good at many of the upcoming technologies. So I would surely prefer them to, and I'll take them as reference for asking what are the upcoming technologies, and they're actually now supporting me by referring some of the online platforms which are
Go ahead. So, you'll follow the online platforms and upskill yourself. Okay. All right. Thanks, Yashasvi. Hi, Rakshita. How are you?
I'm fine, ma'am. Thank you. Hello, ma'am.
All right. So, yeah, I have your resume. So, let's not do the complete introduction. But if you have to give me a quick 30 seconds intro of yourself, what are the key things that you would cover?
I'm a third year engineering student currently pursuing my computer science and systems engineering from Delhi Institute of Engineering and Technology. I want to work in the domain of artificial intelligence and later work in the education sector as well. Yes, that's
Okay. So, are there any significant achievements or any experiences that you're proud of?
I experience. In the first year, I participated in a hackathon which was mostly where the participants were mostly from third and fourth years. I did not secure any position, but I'm very proud of that particular participation because I was confident enough to give my name and go there in front of all those experienced people. I could express whatever I was thinking, and I completed the project work. Even though I did not win, I'm very confident about that one.
Yeah, that was good. And can you share about the learning that you carry from that hackathon event?
Ma'am, from that experience, I've learned that we should always go on and give our name to anything which comes up. We should not be hesitant. Like if in the fear of lack of experience, we should not sit back. We get experience only if we try things out. So that taught me to give my name for everything which comes up and to gain experience and not be afraid of new challenges.
All right. Can you describe about any projects where you had to like handle or balance multiple responsibilities?
Yes, ma'am. A recent hackathon project we worked on, it was about computer vision. So I was responsible for both working on the computer vision and for the and for the front end. So that was a little challenging for me as I was not really confident about front end. But I had very good experience learning about that through that whole day.
Okay. And what is your hobby, Rakshita?
I write and I watch a lot of movies.
Okay, what about writing that interests you? Can you talk about writing in like 30 seconds?
Yes, ma'am. Ma'am, I find solace in writing, ma'am. Whenever things get too hectic, I tend to writing. And I feel like writing is that friend I could never get, which helps me in those difficult situations, helps me to analyze my emotions and my energy.
Okay. So tell me about a time when you had to convince others to land on the same idea that you have.
Experience. Yes, ma'am. I did not succeed in that experience, but I tried my best in convincing my friends about a hackathon idea. It was completely different. It was new to us, but we backed off last minute because we could not finalize the project idea. We were very inexperienced for continuing with that.
Okay. All right. Thanks, Rakshita.
Good afternoon,
Hi,
ma'am.
Vandana. How are you?
I am currently pursuing my third year in Lendi Institute of Engineering and Technology. And I am very interested in programming and I want to be independent. And my hobbies are listening to music and watching series and movies.
Okay. So, Spandana, you have mentioned about programming. So, which specific language are you interested about, and what are you excited about it?
I am currently learning about Java and I'm interested in Java, and I have also done an internship in CodeSoft on Java. So yeah, yes, ma'am.
Okay, so when you're doing the internships, are there any hardships that you face? Like, are there any obstacles that you don't know how to solve for it, but you tried solving for it?
Yes, ma'am. There is one particular problem or task that I have faced an issue with it. So I have done researches on that, and I have asked my seniors about it, and they have clarified my doubt, and then I have came up with the answer.
Okay, what is one learning that you take from it?
Like at first, I thought after learning Java, I thought I am very proficient in it, but I'm not. Then I have learned few and from seniors, and I have understood few topics.
Okay. And can you give me an example of about a situation when you came up with a creative solution, and how did you approach that process?
Yeah, yes, ma'am. While solving a problem in an internship, I have faced an issue regarding a task. So I have approached a YouTube channel and my seniors as well about that problem. And first, I did not understand what they have told me. Then, after researching more, I have understood about that and I have figured out the answer.
All right. And is there one thing that sets you apart from others for this job?
Yeah, yes, ma'am. I'm a very quick learner and I am very good with people and communication. So I think I can understand people better than anybody else, or yes.
Okay, all right. Thank you.
Good afternoon, ma'am.
Hi, good afternoon. How are you, Likta?
I'm good, ma'am.
All right. Likta, I have your resume in front of me. Can you talk about your education experience in quick 30 seconds?
I completed my 10th from Sri Chaitanya Techno School in 2020, and I completed my inter from Narayana Junior College from 2020 to 2022. And I'm currently pursuing my third year in Lendi Institute of Engineering and Technology.
Okay. So where do you aspire to be in the next 1 to 2 years in your career?
I'm in a very good MNC in a software role.
Okay, what about software role that excites you the most?
Maybe Java developer.
Okay. So in your academic projects, was there a situation where you had a very good idea, but others are not on board with it? And how would you try to explain or make sure that others align with your idea?
Ma'am, can you repeat the question?
Sure. So if you're assigned a project, but you have one specific idea which other people are not aligned with, so how would you approach about convincing others for that idea?
I'll try to take the help from the online resources and I'll try to make them understand by like a visual representation.
All right. And let's talk about a scenario where you joined a project and you realize that the skills that it requires are not something that you already have. How would you go with it?
I'll try to learn the language or some skill that
Yeah, so what steps would you take to learn the language?
the company will provide the basic training needed. So I'll try to learn from the training and I'll try to learn from the resources and I'll ask from the experienced people.
Okay. All right. Thank you.
Good afternoon, ma'am. I'm Ashwata from CSSE. Currently, I'm pursuing in Delhi Institute of Engineering and Technology in the Computer Science and Systems Engineering. And
Hi, Shweta. Good afternoon. All right, so I have your resume here. So I have a quick question for you. So if your friends or maybe your family have to explain about you or describe about you, how would they describe?
could you please repeat it?
Sure. So if your friends or maybe your family would need to describe about you, how would they describe about you?
I'm good in my things setting. I like to communicate with each other mostly. If I have any mistakes in my communication, if they tell me, I'll don't repeat it again. If I was good in languages C++, Java, and I am good at and time management.
Okay. So let's say you are put in a project that has very time restriction, like you have to achieve it in very short period, but you know that it is not feasible. So how would you approach that scenario?
I'll request them to give me some more time to complete the work in a good manner and exploring in detail about the project.
Okay, but what would you put forward that would make them give you the extra time? Like, how would you position that?
I'll give my best after you are giving me time for the project to complete. So I'll add some more extra things in it for making the project better.
Okay. As a fresher, how would you handle like uncertainty of being new to the team?
I learn from the persons who are experienced in that project, and I'll ask others to, and I'll take help from the AI. Those are in a Google. I'll search everything.
All right. Yeah. Thanks, Ishila.
Good afternoon, ma'am.
Hi, Bharatwaj. How are you?
Fine, ma'am. How are you, ma'am?
I'm good, thank you. Can you explain about yourself in 30 seconds?
Yes, ma'am. I am Dandi Bharatwaj. I am coming from Vijayanaram. I am pursuing my bachelor's of technology degree in Lenin Institute of Engineering and Technology in CSSE branch. And I have completed my schooling and inter in Vijayanaram at CSSE schooling. I am passionate of coding. Thank you.
All right, thanks, Bharatwaj. So I have a quick question for you. So is there any scenario where you worked on a project, like where you are supposed to work on a project, but you don't have the necessary skills? How would you approach that?
Yes, ma'am. I have worked some online internships which provide me projects at my ending stage of the internship that I have completed, ma'am.
Okay. And let's talk about a scenario where you are approached with a situation where you're assigned some tasks that doesn't align with your career expectations. So how would you deal with that?
Ma'am, I didn't get you, ma'am.
Sure. So you're assigned a task where there are some skills that are required, which are not aligned with your own career aspirations. So how would you deal with that?
Ma'am, first I would be very, it would be very difficult for me to handle that, ma'am. And after that, I will adapt to the situations because we need to learn the skills which we do not have or which are useful for the job, ma'am.
Okay, so how would you approach that? Would you explain the project leader that you don't have the required skills, or you would continue to do the project?
Ma'am, first of all, I will inform them, and if they say something, I will learn. I will tell that I will learn, and I will be doing the project.
All right. All right. Thanks, Bharadwaj.
Thank you, ma'am.
Hi, Prasanna. Good afternoon.
Good evening, ma'am.
How are you today?
I'm good, ma'am.
Okay. So, Prasanna, I have your resume in front of me. So, can you tell me about yourself that is not already in this resume?
What, ma'am?
Can you tell me about yourself, which is not already in your resume?
Okay, ma'am. Good evening, ma'am. I am D. Gnan Prasanna Reddy from CSSE at Lendi Institute of Engineering and Technology. I am good at languages like C, Python, and Java. I have certified in upskill at Cambridge. I also certified in NPTEL courses of private security.
Yeah, I can see your certifications here, but is there anything else that is not already here that you want to share about? Maybe you can share about your hobbies, like what are your hobbies?
My hobbies are singing, painting.
Okay. Can you talk about painting in 30 seconds? Okay, let's go to the next question. So, what do you aspire to be in the next 1 to 2 years?
I want to become a software engineer at any developed company.
All right. All right. Thanks, Prasanna.
Okay, ma'am.
Wishing you a pleasant afternoon, ma'am.
Hi, Harry. Good afternoon. How are you?
I am fine. How about you?
I'm good. Thank you. So, I have your resume here. So, can you quickly walk me through an experience at Lendi that you feel good about?
I had a very good experience in Lendi. From the first year, the uh, the college management was so good and the curriculum was so good. We have made to learn many technical skills and communication skills right from the first year, and we have gone through many activities which will improve, which have supported to improve our communication skills and technical skills also.
All right. Can you share about a time when you worked on a project with different team members who has different diverse perspectives, and how would you deal with diverse perspectives?
Yeah, ma'am. I have done a mini project with my classmates. Yeah, everyone have different perspective about that project, but it's a project we have to do 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 with everyone. So I have managed to meet all perspectives.
How did you deal with that? Like, what steps did you follow?
Yeah, everyone is coming with some of the idea, ma'am, basically. I have been analyzed the idea and what are the problems that may have occur if you implement those ideas, and I have explained it.
Okay, that's good. So, what would set you apart from others on this job?
Ma'am,
What sets you apart from others to get this job?
yeah, I'm good at technical skills and communication.
Okay. So, is there a specific technical skill that you're interested about and why?
Yeah, ma'am. In front end, I was interested in front end development.
All right. Okay. Thanks, Hari.
Okay.
Good afternoon, ma'am.
Hi, good afternoon, Saiteja. How are you? All right. I can see your resume and I see you want to be a full stack developer. So, can you tell me what excites you about the full stack development?
I have always been fascinated by seeing websites and how they work. So I always wanted to learn how does a website work. I mean, when we click something, we go to another page. So I was fascinated by it. So I researched about it, and I got to know that full stack means both. It includes both front end and back end. So that's why I like this.
Okay. So, I see you have highlighted the languages, like mostly the backend languages. So, how would you approach about learning new skills that would require you to step into the front end?
Uh, I will search for resources and platforms that can help me learn it in a very good manner. I should learn it. I should be able to learn it quick and also be familiar with all the topics. I will extensively do research about the front end scripting languages.
Okay. So, is there a scenario when you had to think outside the box to complete a problem, to solve a problem?
I'm sorry, pardon me, ma'am.
Yeah. Is there a scenario when you had to think out of the box to solve a problem? If yes, how did you approach that?
Yes, ma'am. I went to a hackathon, Hack with Wiser 2.0 conducted at NSRIT. There, our team, we did a project called Aeromouse. What it is actually, as we all use mouse, a physical mouse, it uses our hand movements to move the cursor. So in order to implement it, it was very hard for us to make sure that the camera recognizes our hand. It was very tough to write code for it. Then to create the hand tracking module, it was also very difficult. We took help from many of our friends, mentors, teachers, and we did extensive brainstorming sessions to make sure that the camera recognizes our hand movements even if we move it faster.
All right. All right. Thanks, Saiteja.
Thank you, ma'am.
Good afternoon, ma'am.
Hi, good afternoon. How are you?
I'm good, ma'am.
Chandni, can you tell me about yourself in quick 30 seconds? Just focus on the key things.
Okay, ma'am. Good afternoon, ma'am. I'm Chandni. I'm currently pursuing my BTech in Lendi Institute of Engineering and Technology. My hobbies are cooking and writing any stories.
Okay. So can you talk about writing stories in 30 seconds?
Mm, any interesting stories?
Okay. So what is that one thing that excites you about entering the professional world?
Any opportunity of the organization growth?
Okay. Can you talk about your internship experience? How has it been?
Yes, ma'am. Internship has 3 months, 3 weeks. Some internships have 3 months, ma'am. I really enjoyed and learning so many knowledge about it.
Okay. Is there one thing that sets you apart from others in getting this job?
I have skills like C, Python, Java.
Okay. Is there anything else that you would like to share about yourself?
No.
Okay. Thank you.
So, good afternoon, ma'am.
Hi, good afternoon, Akila. How are you? How are you today?
I'm good, ma'am.
Okay, so Akila, I have your resume here. Can you talk about your experience from schooling to college and how do you feel about it?
So it's a very great experience in schooling and very new things and how to behave, discipline and everything will be learned at school. And in college, I have learned very the knowledge about how the future will be there and how to achieve our goals and how the what the decision to be taken to achieve our goals. And this BTech life made me to stand on myself and I have very I am now very confident on what I am to do in my life.
Okay, what specific skills from your BTech experience that you would like to carry forward from here?
So, first, coming to technical skills, I am very interested to learn Python and I'm going on the track. And at starting, I'm very fear about communication skills and I cannot able to communicate with anyone. So, as this English lab helps me to improve my communication skills and which will be helpful for my interview also.
Okay. Can you describe about a situation where you failed at something and how did you handle the situation and what did you learn from it?
Yes, ma'am. So on a specific day, I have participated in an event, and it's my turn to talk. But with a lot of fear, I cannot able to talk on the day. So now I am very confident, and I am increasing my communication skills, and I am now able to talk before you.
Okay, thanks for sharing. Can go now.
Thank you, ma'am.
Hi, Sandeep. How are you?
Good afternoon, ma'am.
How are you today?
I'm great.
All right. So I have your resume here, Sandeep. Can you tell me what you aspire to be in the next 1 to 2 years?
Yeah, first of all, I want to become a job in the MNC. Then I will learn something and improve my financials. And I have a plan to start up.
Okay. So what specific startup do you have plans to set up?
Yeah, ma'am. I already have a team to develop a app like the Uber, which is
Okay. So are there specific programming languages that you're interested about? If yes, can you speak about it in 30 seconds?
yeah. I have interested in programming languages, and I also I daily practice it in problems in LeetCode and GFG.
Okay. And I see you have acted as a project team leader in one of the projects.
Yes,
Let's
ma'am.
say you have a team who disagrees with your opinion and they're not on board with the ideas that you have and they have different perspectives. How would you deal with that situation?
Yes, ma'am. In in last 2 months, we have participated in a hackathon in Vizag. During this hackathon, at the last time we have got an error to before to execute um, at the interview. At that time, I stay cool and resolve the issue at which the error is occurred. Then the project will be run successfully.
Okay. All right. Anything else that you want to share about your profile, Sandeep?
Yes, I'm learning new things from others, and I can share my knowledge to the fellow who is just growing their coding journeys.
Okay. All right. Thanks, Sandeep.
Thank you.
A very happy evening, ma'am.
Hi, Sneha. Good afternoon. How are you?
I'm good, ma'am.
All right. Your resume looks good. Can you quickly tell me about yourself in 30 seconds?
Ma'am, I'm Sneha. I'm originally from Srikakulam, but I'm currently staying in Vijayanaram, and I'm currently studying BTech third year CS in the Department of Computer Science and System Engineering, ma'am. And I have got certified in several aspects like Infosys internships. I have done in Infosys internships also, and I have participated some workshops also, which are boost up my skills according towards my goal. And my goal is to get settled in government job, ma'am. But first of all, I want to crack the job like in software. Uh, after after doing the job in 2 years, then I want to settle in. Then I want to settle in the government job, ma'am.
Okay. Any reason why you want to start with software job and then settle in a government job?
Yes, ma'am. In my present situation, I need a job for it. That's why I want to say I want to crack a placement, and after that I was settled. Then I will start my preparation for my government job, and I want to settle.
Okay. Are there specific skills that you're interested for both your this professional job as well as the government job?
Yes, ma'am. It's an aptitude, ma'am. It's useful for both of them. And quantitative aptitude, ma'am, and communication also. It is useful for both of the jobs.
Okay. Let's say you landed in a job and you were asked to lead the project, but you don't have enough skills to do that. How would you approach that?
As ma'am, first of all, I was learned that. First of all, I was learned, and then I will do it for it, and I will approach the project, ma'am.
Okay, are there specific steps that you would take because you don't already have the skills?
Can you repeat it, ma'am?
Yes, are there specific steps that you would take because you don't have the skills that are required for the project?
Yes, ma'am. I didn't get it clearly, ma'am.
Okay, that's fine. Is there anything else that you want to share about yourself?
As is there nothing to say, ma'am?
Okay, all right. Thanks, Neha. Hi, Tejashwini. How are you?
Good afternoon, ma'am.
Good afternoon. How are you?
I'm good, ma'am. Thank
All
you.
right. Tejashwini, can you give me a quick introduction about yourself in 30 seconds?
Okay, ma'am. I'm Tejashwini. I'm currently pursuing my BTech in London Institute of Engineering and Technology in the branch of CSSE, and I have completed my intermediate in Narayana Junior College, and I have completed my 10th class in Basham Public School, and I have completed some certificate courses like AICTE internships and NPTEL certificates, and I also volunteering in. I also doing in NSS so that
Okay. Yeah, thank you. Can you talk about your hobbies? Like, what are your hobbies or interests?
sure, ma'am. My hobbies are listening to music and speaking in participating in NSS activities and
That's fine. And can you describe a situation where you have put a lot of effort and dedication that made a difference for the project?
a community service project.
Okay, what about community project that made a significant impact?
We have go to a village near our college called Dagmari, and we have created an awareness program there, and we told about how the organic, how to cultivate organic goods with the help of natural products.
Okay, what technical skills do you have that sets you apart from the others for this job?
Technical skills like Java, Python, C. Those are
All right. Thanks, Tejashwini.
A very good afternoon, ma'am. This is Kirtika from third year, currently pursuing my BTech in Computer Science and System Engineering from London Institute of Engineering and Technology. And I want to be a data analyst or a data engineer because I have interest specifically in data field because I'm more not interested more in coding, then I have more interest in data. And my hobbies are I like to cook and listen to songs and anything.
All right, thanks for sharing, Kirtika. So you said you want to be a data analyst. So what specifically about data analyst excites you? And are there some skills that you already learned for this job?
Yeah, ma'am. I'm currently learning the skills which are required for a data analyst. I learned how to manage cloud virtual. I have done an internship on cloud virtual internship, and I'm still learning how to. I mean, to be a best data analyst. I'm just doing my work on how to be a good data analyst.
All right, so you spoke about your internship, but that's on Cloud OS,
Yes, ma'am.
but you are looking for data analyst. So how would you pick up the skills that are required for this job?
Means I'm referring to my relatives and even my seniors and who are working in this field, and I'm getting to know about this data and this what specifically happening in currently, and what should I learn, what are the new trends that are happening.
Okay, so let's say you are landed in a job that is for a data analyst, but after joining, you realize that it's not the skills that you're expecting to do in your career. How would you deal with that?
I'll first try to learn that skill. If it is if even it is difficult, first I'll try to learn that skill. If it is not possible, I'll take some help. Then if it is not possible, I'll try to shift to the next one.
All right, thank you. So is there anything else that sets you apart from others for this job?
Yes, ma'am. I'm an active person who can speak to others very easily. I mingle with everyone very easily, and I love my job, and I keep my soul into that work if I do anything.
All right, thanks, Kitika.
Hello, ma'am. A very good evening for you.
Hi, Bhargavi.
Yes, ma'am. I'm Barbie. I'm from Vizianagaram, and I'm currently pursuing third year BTech in Lendi Institute of Engineering and Technology. And I want to become a full stack web developer. And I have the skills of Java, HTML, CSS, JavaScript, along with PHP. And I want and I'm certified in several certifications like and Google Android developers and Simplex for Tableau software tool and machine learning from IBM, and also certified from communication for step offered by Hindus. And also my strengths are I'm a quick learner if any and I'm a self-motivated, I'm passionate to learn new things, and I'm applying my skills in problem solving, and I made some achievements, like I got the scholarship from Serum Finance because of my academic excellence, and also recognized from media recognition for ISRO Space Week celebrations. Thank you for this giving opportunity, ma'am.
All right, Bhargavi. So can you talk about full stack development and what excites you about full stack development?
Yes, ma'am. Full stack development means a developer which manage both the front end and back end, which means a person can do all the fulfill website like user interface also do, and also managing the database also, ma'am. For user interface, the required languages are HTML, CSS, Java.
Sorry to interrupt you, Bhargavi. My question was about what excites you about full stack development, not what is full stack development. Like, what about this full stack do you like?
Web developer, full stack web developer.
Okay, all right. Is there any specific thing that sets you apart from others for this job?
No, ma'am. I'm very much interested to create user interfaces, like to interact with user interfaces, very friendly interact, which can interact easily. That's why I choose that partner.
Okay, are there any specific website user interfaces that you like the most?
Yes, ma'am. I like the Google interface, and along with I like some Udemy and Coursera, because in these interfaces or the students track also be learning path is also be included, ma'am, by using AI technologies. I am also building that type of student. I'm now working in this project, ma'am, to track the student process, which course
Okay.
we can enroll this, like, ma'am.
Okay. All right. Thanks, Bhargavi.
Thank you, ma'am.
Hi, Rohit. How are you?
I'm excellent, ma'am.
All right. Rohit, can you explain about yourself in 30 seconds?
Okay, ma'am. My name is K. Rohit. I'm from Vizanaram. Currently, I'm pursuing my BTech degree in Lendi Institute of Engineering and Technology in Computer Science and Systems Engineering. I completed my intermediate in AP Model College, and in 10th also I'm completed my secondary school in AP Model School itself. And
Okay. Can you explain about your project work?
yes, ma'am. I have done project on rock paper scissors game designing using Python, ma'am. In that project, we have to implement the code, and whatever the background is done in Python, and using some AI tools, and using some technical work, then it can easily interact with the users, and it easily interactive, user friendly to each other.
Okay. So what is one learning that you carry forward from your internships or the projects?
Come again, ma'am.
Is there one learning that you carry forward or take it with you on these projects?
Yes, ma'am. In the projects, I have learned so lot, and in any of the projects, I learned, I developed my technical skills according to the coding section, and I have to improve my levels in that project.
Okay. All right. Thanks, Rohit.
Thank you, ma'am.
Hello, Divya.
Hi, yes, sir.
Yeah, are you there? Our principal sir is
Yeah.
there too. Thank you.
Yeah, sure, sir.
Can I give him? Yeah. Are you on video? Hello.
Yes, I'm on video. I don't know if you can see me.
Hello. No, I could not see you. That's what. Can you just?
Okay, maybe it's because of the screen sharing.
Yeah. Yep. Hello.
Hi, sir. How are you?
Hello. Fine, fine, Amma. How are you?
I'm good, sir.
Okay. I'm very happy to see all of you as an examiners. Okay.
Yeah, I'm so glad to be here. I definitely wanted to join this and give back in whatever form.
Yeah. Whenever you find free time, okay, please come to the campus also.
Yes, definitely, sir. Would love to. Sir.
We are also planning to conduct some alumni meets, Hyderabad,
Okay.
Bangalore, Chennai, like.
Oh, okay.
We are planning. Okay.
Yeah, sure. I would love to host it in Bangalore if you plan to have.
Okay, that's Sari Babu Garu just now told me that you are there in Bangalore. So,
Yes, sir.
What's the industry that you're working for?
So I'm with Adobe right now, but I'm moving to a semiconductor industry very soon, sir. So I'm in people analytics business partnering.
Okay, that's good.
Yes.
Very happy
Yes.
to Isn't that?
And really, it is quite helpful, Divya, for whatever that you're doing since morning. It is really giving a very good hope for the rest
Yeah.
of the candidates.
Yeah, I'm so glad it's helpful,
Good.
sir. I would love to do more. So I got some time, so I thought I'll make it for this one.
Anyhow, it's inspiration for your juniors also. Okay, seeing the
I'm so glad.
senior working with industry and taking examiners, really it's
Yeah.
motivation for them.
Yeah,
Okay,
sure, sir.
thank you, thank you. Whenever you come, please visit our campus also. Okay,
Yeah,
thank
would do that, sir. Would love
thank
to.
you.
Thank you, sir.
Welcome.
Yeah.
Good afternoon, ma'am.
Hi, Udeshri. How are you?
I'm good, doing good, ma'am. Thank you.
Yeah, Udeshri. So I have your resume here, but can you talk about the key projects that you have worked on so far and your experience with those?
I have done mini projects on to-do list and quiz app, and I have gained more knowledge on that, like where I was lacking the knowledge on the coding, and I was improving myself.
Okay. Is there a situation when you had to mediate a conflict between two individuals or maybe groups in your project, and how did you deal with that?
Sorry, ma'am, I cannot hear you.
Yeah. So is there a project when you had to deal with a conflict between your project team members? So they had a different perspective or different opinion on the project, and how did you deal with that?
I collect everyone's opinion, and which whose opinion is better. We gonna vote for everyone's everyone's opinion on, and we vote.
Okay. All right. In next 1 to 2 years, like where do you see yourself?
In 2 years, I see myself in better position in coding.
Okay. What about coding that excites you the most?
In coding, we use our innovative and creative thinking. So it was where I love more about. It is what I love more about coding.
Okay. So I see you have your GitHub profile on your resume. So if you have to put like 1 to 2 projects about yourself on the GitHub, like what would those that go into there?
Currently, I have done only 2 projects, to-do list and quizlet. So I'm gonna post only those. If I do more projects, then I'm gonna check which one was working so good, and I will post them in the GitHub repositories.
All right. All right. Thank you.
Thank you, ma'am. Hi, ma'am. Good afternoon.
Hi, good afternoon. How are you? How are you, Monica?
I'm good, ma'am.
All right. So, Monica, I can see your resume here. Can you quickly walk me about yourself in 30 seconds?
Okay, ma'am. Hi, ma'am. I'm Monica from CSSE. First of all, thank you for giving me this opportunity to introduce myself. I'm pursuing BTech Lendi Institute of Engineering and Technology. I completed my inter Sri Chaitanya College at Rasam, and I completed my schooling JP High School at Karlam.
Okay. Can you talk about the key projects that you worked on?
What, ma'am?
The projects that you worked on, can you explain about those?
To provide and centralize the delivering and managing the educational faculty scenarios implementation.
Okay, what is the project name? Okay, that's fine. Can you talk about your internship experience?
Yeah, ma'am. I am also some internships done. I am cyber security internship. Actually, this internships learn so many things. Analyze the problem solving, identifying the solutions, and make decisions.
Okay, all right. Thank you.
Hello, ma'am. Good afternoon.
Hi, Ritu. How are you?
I'm good, ma'am. How are you?
I'm good, thank you. So, Ritu, can you explain about yourself and talk about your key achievements?
Can I repeat, ma'am?
Yeah, can you talk about yourself and your achievements so far?
I'm Ritu from Vizanagram. I'm currently pursuing my BTech third year in CSSE with Lendi Institute of Engineering and Technology. I want to become a data analyst, and my certificates and achievements are I have completed artificial intelligence certification course by Rinex organization, and in some of the NPTEL certifications like effective computing and cloud computing, and AICT certifications like cloud computing and Juniper networks.
Okay. So I see you have technical hard skills like Python and Java, but you said you have worked on other things as well. Can you talk about the other skills that you have?
I have skills like Python, C programming.
Okay. Can you talk about your weather data classification project and what did you do in that specific project?
Yeah, this project ultimate goal is to build a machine learning and weather data classification humidity level. In this, I use tools like Jupyter Notebook and Python, and the tools that Windows C.
Okay. Is there a specific learning that you take away from this project?
Not no, ma'am. It's about the I have done my course on artificial intelligence. On that, I have done this project.
Okay. All right. Thank you, Ritu.
Thank you, ma'am, and thanks for giving this opportunity, ma'am.
Sure.
Good afternoon, ma'am.
Hi, good afternoon, Ramadevi. How are you?
I'm fine, ma'am.
All right. So, Ramadevi, can you explain about yourself in quick 30 seconds?
Good morning, good afternoon, ma'am. I'm Ramadevi from CSSE. I'm currently pursuing my BTech in Lendi Institute of Engineering and Technology, and I am good at C and Python. I have completed some certificates like privacy and security in on social media like NPTEL.
Okay. So, are there specific projects where you failed at something, and how did you handle that situation?
I have overcome from the mistakes, ma'am, and I'll also learn from our seniors, and they tell us.
Okay. So, let's say you are assigned to a project where you don't have the specific skills or you don't have the specific knowledge about that subject. How do you go about researching and gaining your skills?
Ma'am, I will search in online resources and I will learn from our seniors and our faculty.
Okay. So, is there a specific experience or achievement from the Lenny College that you're proud of?
Yes, ma'am, I have learned some courses in English lab, ma'am, like speech X, and that's it.
Okay. All right. Thanks, Ramadevi.
Good afternoon, ma'am.
Hi, Manasa. Good afternoon. How are you today?
I'm doing good, ma'am.
Okay. So I have your resume in front of me. So can you explain about where you want to be in your career in the next 1 to 3 years?
I want to be an entrepreneur.
Okay, what about entrepreneurship that excites you?
I want to develop a entrepreneurship related to business, ma'am.
Can you talk about it? Can you give me an example of which business it is?
Yes, ma'am. I want to develop a ladies' business, women's cosmetics things, and related to jewelry, ma'am. Different types of jewelries like rose gold, 1 gram gold, antique gold.
Okay. So I see your career objective here where you're talking about data analysis and web development. How would you relate this with your business? How do you want to take this career objective from professional world to the business?
I want to develop an online application.
Okay. So you want to start a business and develop your own online application. Okay. So can you talk about your project experiences? Like, are there any projects that you have done? Okay. Is there anything else about yourself that you would like to share?
No.
Okay. Anything about your certifications that you want to talk about?
I have a special. No, ma'am.
Okay. All right. Thank you. Hi, Kirtana. How are you?
I'm excellent, ma'am.
All right. Can you talk about yourself in 30 seconds?
Okay. I'm Kirtana Madla, currently pursuing BTech Engineering in the Indian Institute of Engineering and Technology, and I'm coming from Jajapeta, Nalgonda. I completed my 10th in Washington English Medium High School. I completed my inter in Narayana Junior College, Vizianagaram. From my young age, I was very eagerly waited to work in the IT field. So I was choose a computer science department in my engineering, and I was very interested in the web development and mostly front end. So according to this, I also completed some of the certificates related to that in web development and computer networks also.
Okay. As a fresher, how would you handle uncertainty of being new to the team and the industry?
Actually, at the beginning, everyone will feel like a nervous. Maybe I'll feel the same, but I'll be very confident enough to do the work or which is assigned to me in the field which I was going to be.
Okay. Let's say you are put in a project where you don't have the necessary skills. How would you approach about developing those skills?
For those of if I assign to something related to which is not related to my skills, then I'll definitely try very hard to learn those skills which are very necessary to fulfill the work in a certain period of time which is assigned to me.
Okay, let's say those are not the skills that you want to grow your career in. Would you still learn those?
I'm sorry, ma'am.
Let's say the skills that you're asked to learn are not something that you aspire to learn. Like that's not your career aspiration. Would you still learn those skills?
As if it is very important to learn, then even though it was not according to my interest, if it is very important for my career, then I'll definitely learn it for me.
All right. All right. Thanks, Kitana.
Thank you, ma'am.
Good afternoon.
Hi, Venkatesh. Good afternoon. How are you?
Yeah, ma'am, I'm excellent. What about you, ma'am?
I'm good. Thank you. So, Venkatesh, I have your resume. Can you talk about your educational experience, like from your SSC to BTech? How has the journey been?
Yeah, okay, ma'am. Actually, I completed my secondary education in Sri Gauri Vidyaniketan School, and I completed my intermediate in Glimpses. And I was currently pursuing my third year CSSE in the Lendi Institute of Engineering and Technology.
Okay. So, are there some specific experiences or achievements that you have gained in in this journey?
Yeah, ma'am. When I am studying in schoolery, I was very much interested in games, so that I was awarded with chess in district level competition. And in intermediate, we won a trophy, which was in cricket, which was held on 26th Republic Day on January at AU. And coming to the BTech, I was got an hackathon certification and a workshop on AI at JN2V, and these are my some of the certifications and the achievements I was done.
Okay. I see you're an excellent problem solver from your resume. Can you tell me about a time when you faced a major obstacle or challenge in your academic project and how did you handle that?
Yeah, ma'am. Coming to my project, I did it in second year. Yeah, it was very difficult to me because I am not familiar with the things what we are used then. But I came up with a solution by taking an motivation from the seniors and the guidance from them. Actually, my coming to my project, it was about a resort booking system. So actually, why we choose that means actually when we the people are very long or besides the countryside, they are facing to stay at the night time. So we have choose this, and the coming to the back end, we are developed by using a Java. So because actually I'm not much familiar with Java, but I taken help with a website so that I easily build this for my resort booking system project.
Okay. And did you consider any alternate solutions because you don't know Java? Did you think about using another language that you already know?
Yeah, ma'am. Through C also we can do, but coming to that language, we need to do many functions compared to this Java. But one of my co-project team member suggested me. I was much familiar with Java, so don't worry. Together we can build much appreciative project. So don't worry about the language. I will help you without this. So don't worry. He said me, ma'am. So I was
Okay.
gone through the Java.
Okay, all right.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Good afternoon,
Hi,
ma'am.
ma'am. Good afternoon. How are you?
I'm fine, ma'am.
All right, Manas, can you explain about yourself in 30 seconds?
Ma'am, good afternoon, ma'am. I'm Manas. I'm currently pursuing my BTech in Lendi Institute of Engineering Technology, third year in Computer Science and System Engineering branch. I've done my schooling in St. Joseph Secondary School, which is a missionary school, and my inter at Narayana Junior College. And currently, I'm pursuing my BTech here. So my strengths are like I am a very creative person. I have a positive attitude, and I'm an enthusiastic person.
All right. So I see teamwork as your one of your strengths. Can you explain about a scenario where you had to get together with a team which had like diverse perspective of difference of opinions, and how did you deal with that?
Yes, ma'am. When we had a event hackathon, so in that I was a team member from my team. So we had a project about detecting the ambulance in the traffic and giving the signal as green. So in that project, I helped my teammates in the technical part.
Okay, when you say technical part, what did you work on?
Ma'am, I worked on the coding about the camera, how to track the ambulance sirens, or any to track the ambulance sirens or any.
What technologies did you use for that?
Ma'am, technologies I took from mostly from ChatGPT and from online websites. I
Okay.
remember.
Okay, but you should be familiar with the technologies. All right. Anything else that you want to share that sets you apart from others?
My hobbies are like I have a passion in automobile industry, so I have a backup as in there if this doesn't work out. The computer.
Okay. All right. Thanks, Manas.
Thank you. Ma'am, I am the last guy from this slot one.
Okay. Thank you.
Divya ma'am.
Not turn up. Yes. Ma'am, could you please give feedback?
Ah, okay. Sorry for the delay, but I was engrossed in students' talk so
Yes,
much.
yes, ma'am.
They're all really good. I could meet most of them are doing well. That's the wonderful thing, actually. Very few students may need little more help to achieve their goals for their future. To have a clarity. It's not about the speaking skills I'm talking about the clarity of their future goals or maybe what they want to do. Little more knowledge is required for them, or maybe practically they need to go out and see the world. Otherwise, language skills, speaking skills, except one or two, I can say. Everybody is good. And it is surprising to see in such a small place, and they're all working well, and because of you people, all the English teachers. Big round of applause for all English teachers over there.
Thank you, ma'am.
Even in Bangalore, we have so many challenges with the students. I know what all challenges you might be facing.